Alright guys, on this one here, we're going to be changing this hose bib. And the fun part is, it goes in a wall. There's a wall right here where our spigot is. So we're going to have to open up that wall to get in there. And I'm going to put an access panel. Show you here what it looks like on the inside. Right here is where our access panel is going to go. This is the bathroom in our shop, and this is the wall that our hose bib goes through. So you can see here's our wall. It's probably about 8 inches thick. So that comes through probably about 12 inches high off the concrete floor here in the shop. So it's gonna would be a tight squeeze here to try to open up the wall on this side with the slop sink being there. So best plan of attack is to open up the wall here in our bathroom. So once I cut this out, I'm just gonna put an access panel in here, and I should have easy access to the hose bib in the future. Okay, I was able to locate our line. I drilled a hole right here, put the endoscope through the wall. Didn't see anything in here. I got a stud right about here. So I come on the other side of our stud, drilled another hole, put the endoscope through there, found the pipe, and I'll show you a little clip what it looks like in there. I have it set so as soon as I go in, it's looking up and out. So I actually turn it towards the front. And now we'll turn it up, and right there it is. Okay, so now that you saw where our pipe is, so I'll be cutting the wall right here. Okay, got our access panel, going with a 14 by 14, a little bigger than what I probably need, but I want to make sure I have plenty of room in there to get in there and grab a hold of the pipe. So got our DeWalt oscillating tool here. And I'm going to go ahead and just do a small cutout over here, roughly, to see the exact height of our pipe before I decide where I'm going to exactly position the access panel. So then we'll put that up, trace it, and then cut out the rest. Get some light here, and it looks like our fitting is right in the joist space, or the stud there. I'm not sure if it's coming up on camera, but right there you can see we got the CPVC fitting there, the female fitting. So depending on if I can access that or not, I may end up cutting this out, and we'll probably cut it on this side, and we'll just pull this whole spigot right out, and then we'll see how long it is, and we'll remake that up and send it through and put a new 90 and then reattach. I'll go back with PEX. So now I know how low it is. So that with our access panel here, this is way bigger than what I'm going to need, of course. Comes all the way back to here. Might get a smaller one, see if they have one in stock. But I'm gonna cut this out a little more, cut this a little bigger, and then see what we got. Okay, I went with the 6x9. Looked online to see what Lowe's or Home Depot had in stock. Down from the 14 by 14 I could either go 12 by 12 or 6 by 9, and looks like they have some in stock, so measured out the 6 by 9, did it vertically, so cut that out, and if I need to make any changes and need more room, I could always go bigger. Alright, here we are. Our wall's not real square here. Had my level up there, so it kind of gets bigger as it goes up. Pipe's pretty brittle. So we'll go out and pull our spigot right out through the wall. Okay, that's what we got. Looks just like a 6-inch. And there's our connection where it goes from CPVC to a threaded female connection. Okay, I ran to Lowe's, got a 6 by 9 access panel, got a new spigot, and grabbed a few 1/2-inch PEX fittings here and a ball valve. So we got the 1/2-inch PEX ball valve, the 90, and I already had the female adapter here to 1/2-inch and the coupling. Also picked up some hangers, gonna strap the pipe to the stud, and I picked up a roll of this pipe wrap tape. So let me get this all unpacked and then get a measurement of this here, and then I'll make up that with the PEX. Got my PEX tubing right here, 1/2-inch, and we'll get an elbow on it, and then we'll cut out the CPVC that's there now and get the ball valve installed, and then connect it with the shark bite. Okay, cut a piece of PEX, crimped my ring on here with the fitting, got some Blue Monster tape on here. I'm also going to add some pipe dope as well. Then we'll tighten this up. I made this a little bit longer than what the other one was, so we can go outside. We'll push this through, mount it to the building, and then come back in and finish up all the plumbing on the inside. Okay, we got our Teflon tape and pipe dope on. Go ahead and thread this on. Make sure you're not cross-threading. I'll back it off just to be safe. Go back in. All right, let's go put it through the wall and see where we're at. Okay, you see we got a little bit of space there. Pulling it in as far as it'll go. Now I may have to trim a little bit more off, but I'm not gonna mount it to the outside just yet. I'm gonna cut this out first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and crimp on our 90, and we'll go ahead and put a little stub piece of PEX pipe up so we can get the valve on as well, and then we'll attach with a shark bite. Okay, I have my mark where I'm going to cut out the CPVC, and here's what I have made up so far. This is going to have to go in here at this position so I have room to operate the valve. The valve will have to turn down to be on, then up to be off, just because of the way the stud and the wall is. So this will be here. We'll connect this elbow onto here and to our faucet here going out, and then coming up we'll cut that line I have marked right there on the CPVC, put a shark bite on there, and then wherever this needs cut we'll cut, slide it up in the shark bite, and then make our last crimp down here on this elbow here going out. Okay, we got my access panel here, the cover for the trim. I went ahead and notched this out a little more so it will fit good. So that's how it's going to look. Got the shark bite connected to our CPVC. I got my valve and PEX pipe and elbow all ready to go. So I'm just going to slide this up in place, and once I have this where it needs to be, grab the PEX ring, we'll put it on here, go outside, and we'll get this mounted so it doesn't move, and then we'll crimp that down and turn the water on, test it out. Okay, we got our PEX ring on here. Didn't crimp it yet. I'm going to go out, make sure the spigot's straight, and then mount it to the building, and then we'll come in, crimp this down. Okay, we got everything lined up out front, outside there, and we got our ring on. So I'm getting ready to crimp it down. I don't know if I'll be able to get that in the shot here. It's going to be a tight fit right underneath the sink here. See what I can do. It's not going to be one of the best crimps, but it's crimped. I'm going to turn the water on, check for leaks. I'm going to open this faucet up. Okay, I hear water running through this. Okay, we got that off. Make sure that's all holding good before the valve. So we're looking at the shark bite and this connection. It was running because the spigot outside was open. So let me go out there and we'll close that off and we'll mount it to the building. Okay, we got it mounted. Water's back on. Okay, now we'll get ready to mount our access panel. Gonna be just using some liquid nails, construction adhesive. We'll put it on the back side of our access panel and then stick it to the wall. Snap the cover on and we should be good to go. Okay. Okay, we got our trim on. Now we'll just go ahead and throw the cover on. There you go. Access panel to shut off your outside spigot. Now we'll just fill in this hole and this one and touch up the paint. Alright, well thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.